welcome to Nancy J's YouTube channel. I am Jeremiah Naomi, and this is my first episode. So today I'll be talking about how to sustain and have a healthy and happy home. And with me here is a woman of virtue, a mother, and also a teacher who will be helping us out and giving us insights on how to have and sustain a healthy and happy home. So to welcome Mrs. Choma Ago, you're welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being on your YouTube channel.
Thank you very much, ma. So, ma, how can we know and identify, or how can we groom a healthy home?
For me, a healthy home is a deliberate thing. First of all, it starts from dating. Who are you dating? His spiritual background or her spiritual background. Because marriage is the coming together of two different persons. And if you don't have that in your heart, that I want to have a healthy home, it is not something that you can just pluck from the air. It starts from there. Now you are married. How do you have a healthy home? First of all, the woman must realize that the man is the head of the family. Even if at some point in time, there is a problem that makes the man to either lose his job, he cannot carry out his responsibilities in the home, the woman must never take that as an advantage to rule. Yes, she is a helpmate, but a helpmate cannot take the position of the pilot. The man is the head, he is a pilot, he's the one that will say, this is how I want my house to be. Then the woman is the support. By the time we are able to identify our roles, no matter what life throws at us as we go along, we must always maintain that role. The woman is like the neck. She is the one that will move the home in the direction that the head, which is the man, has said, this is where I want it to go. So a healthy home it cannot come from only one person. It is something that both of them will decide that, okay, we want to have a healthy home. This is how we want it to be. Then the children should also know their place. Respect your parents. The Bible said, "Obey your parents in the Lord." So by the time the children know their role, the mother knows her role, and the father is respected as the man of the house. No matter what happens, along the way, you definitely have a healthy home. And another thing, the children, the mother, the father, and the children must know God. Bible says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So when the family is a Christian family, they have the fear of God, they will respect one another, and they will enjoy their lives together as a family.
Thank you very much, ma. So, ma, what can you say is the main reason why we do have broken homes, or why some families are not healthy enough?
Okay. For me, the main thing, or the first thing, is lack of communication. When there is no communication between the father and the mother, no communication between the mother, the children, or the children and their father, that brings about broken homes sometimes. When the mother cannot tell the father that, hey, you need to slow down, what you're doing is not right, or the father does not want to hear, does not want to take to corrections. Because as a helpmate, your wife is also supposed to tell you when you are going wrong. But because of this ego that some of our men have in Africa, when a woman is trying to tell him, I think it's better this way, he says no, because I am the head. Whatever I say is perfect. We know that nobody's perfect. So when they say two good heads are better than one, it starts from the family. So when there's no communication, the father cannot tell or does not even have trust for the woman to say, this is how much I earn in a month. Remember, finance is also there. This is how much I earn in a month. How can we make this amount, to make the home comfortable? Now the father has made himself to look like a fearsome God, that the children cannot come to their father and say, hey dad, I'm having this problem, can I talk to you? When there is no room for that, there is a breakdown. Now between the couple, Finance also causes a breakdown. When the man will tell you that my father told me that I'm not supposed to let my wife know how much I have in my bank account or how much I earn, it causes friction in the home. And another thing are temper. If you know you have temper issues, discuss it with your spouse. When you discuss it with your spouse, then you can both see a therapist or you work it out together. And another major issue why we have broken homes is lack of spirituality. When you have put God in the back bench, you put him in the back burner, and you expect your home to move smoothly or to be healthy, it is a lie. He is the author of that great institution called the family.
We do understand that the family is the main institution in the society. So, what is the importance of a family to the society, and what are the negative effects of an unhealthy home to the society?
The effect of an unhealthy home to society is like a ripples effect. When you throw a pebble into a pool of water, there's ripple. That means if the home is not stable, the society itself is not stable. Now, if we have children from a broken home, and because of the circumstance of the broken home, they had no care, they had no love, you don't expect love or care or affection from somebody from that particular home. All that person knows is how to shout because he or she have seen mommy and daddy shouting, and they believe that that is how it should be, because children learn more from what they see than what we tell them. If they see mommy and daddy disagree over every little thing, mommy and daddy fighting, mommy calling daddy names, they feel that that is how I should relate with somebody else. So when they go outside, they are aggressive. If to resolve any issue, they feel it must be strength. I must show strength. I must dominate, because they see mommy and daddy trying to show who is in charge. So they want to exhibit that outside. So with such people or with such persons in our society, we are sure to have an unstable and an unbalanced society. That is why we have more of criminals, because they grew up on their own. Mommy was not there to correct, neither was daddy there to correct. And people like that never show love. They never know what is called mercy, because they have never experienced it. So it is what they don't have, so they cannot give it.
Thank you very much, Ma. So, Ma, do you have any last word for families out there?
Okay, yes, I do. For families, already established families, I would advise them that they should learn the place of prayer. A family that prays together stays together. So they should learn to pray together. Now, for families that are having communication problem, they should learn how to communicate. It is not too late. You let your spouse know how you feel. You talk. Talk here does not mean shouting. Talk means we rub minds. And also learn to show affection to your children. We are in the jet age. It is not in the generation where you have to shout on your kids, on your children to earn respect. You don't earn respect as a parent when you shout. You only earn respect when you talk with your child. Get interested in what your child is doing or in what your children are doing. Get interested in what your husband or your wife is doing. And by the time you have interest, the love will naturally grow. And for the singles, please always remember that a healthy home is a deliberate thing. Let your relationship from today reflect what you want to happen in your future. Love does not cover it all. If love is blind, marriage is the eye opener. Thank you.
Pleasure talking with you and for you educating us today. And we do hope I'll be able to get the chance to talk with you another time.
Yes, it will be a pleasure to do that.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So I've heard it all from our beautiful mommy. I do hope you gained a lot today, and please do endeavor to subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep getting exciting stories and great updates. See you all till next time, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.